Hey, what's up? What's going on? It's your girl, Mary Jane. Please like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. So, what's good? Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, Season 4, Episode 14, the finale. Let's get to it. We get to Moniece and Nikki Baby walking up to rehab to go see Tiara. Tiara looks good. She looks gorgeous. She lost weight. She looks healthy. She looks like a whole new another Tiara. And also, Moniece and Nikki Baby are friends. They're getting along and they're like, wow, we should have just been friends from Jump Street. Basically, they should have been. So it's nice to see that they made up and they're friends and it's all good. But Tiara was like, she seen the lady. She's like, hi, how y'all doing, whatever, basically. And then, Nikki Baby and, Moniece wants to know, have, Tiara talked to Cisco and she was like, no, I haven't talked to Cisco. I haven't talked to nobody. I've been in here working on rehab, working on myself. I've been exercising, telling her that she looks good. She do look snatched. She looks nice. And she's talking about she doesn't know how she's going to be when she gets out of rehab. Is she going to keep the same friends that she has, or she's going to start a whole new her and a whole new different surroundings and not have the same friends anymore, because Tiara doesn't appreciate the intervention that went on and how she feels embarrassed by it, because she doesn't think that her problem was really that bad. But now being at rehab at this time of point, she realized she did have a problem and there was some issues that she did work on. One thing I would do like to say about Tiara, when she said that I have a whole new lifestyle, this is a lifestyle, people like say I'm a diet and stuff like that, but she said lifestyle, like she has to change herself around and she's ready for the new her. And basically Nikki Baby invites, Tiara to, Safari going away party, because Safari's going to Love and Hip Hop New York. He's moving to New York. And so I'd be like, come on, Nikki Baby, why would you invite Tiara Marie to a going away party that's gonna have alcohol involved? It's gonna make Tiara be around her, the same surroundings, the same friends, and you're gonna have probably open bar and liquor there. So I don't think that was like a good look or whatever for that to happen. But Tiara Marie, she's feeling some type of way about Moniece, and she's feeling some type of way about Nikki Baby. When Nikki Baby said, listen, don't get it twisted, me and Tiara ain't best friends, but I do like and I wanted to help her out. And Moniece feels like Tiara's coming at her shady. She's not talking to her really. They haven't talked or talked to each other on the phone, and when she tried to call and all that other stuff. So then we get to J Bug, we get to Fizz, and we get to Ray J. J Bug looks good. He looks clean cut. He's handling himself appropriately, because you remember he's supposed to be a president or CEO of some type of production company. So he's coming in like the man. His sunglasses were fly. He looked fly, and Fizz is coming in all feeling all good, because Fizz used to own a dispensary shop. I don't know if Fizz still owned that same dispensary shop or whatever. I know it did get raided a couple of years back. But so it seems like Ray J and Fizz get into like a pissing contest, because basically Fizz didn't tell Ray J that Boog didn't know that it was going to be B2 Ray J. And he didn't tell Boog that, hey, Ray J is going to be replacing Omarion. So he basically dropped the bag on the situation by not informing both guys that what was going down or what to expect with this meeting, because Ray J was getting ready to set up music, set up like an audition for them, sing, work together. He's in front of the piano. He was trying to see, we're gonna make some music on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, you know what I mean? But what's his name, J Boog, he was not feeling it. He was like, you gotta replace an Omarion. And Boog is like, I don't think I think that's a no-go, because can't nobody replace Omarion. If we can't do this together, we can't do this at all. So basically on my slideshow, I have pictures of Omarion. I have pictures and numbers. You really can't see that clear of the albums of B2K and actually the albums of Ray J. So basically what I get from, what I looked up really quick, it says that, B2K, Pandemonium, that went platinum. First gold, then platinum. And then also B2K, the album, that went platinum. So they had two platinum songs, two platinum albums. It didn't say they had another platinum song. I could be right, I could be wrong, but it says Ray J has 3 platinum songs, but they have 2 platinum albums. Pandemonium and B2K. And so Ray J got three platinum songs, one with Brandy, Paradise, and Sexy Can I went platinum, and Tie Me Down with New Boys featuring Ray J went platinum as well. And Ray J got a lot of hits with like Pitbull. He has a lot of, he worked with a lot of different artists and things like that. So I don't know if, Boogie took that into, J Boog took it into, account, but because J Boog was not feeling Omarion, he wasn't feeling Ray J trying to take Omarion's spot, because he feels like it's a big joke, it's a gimmick, it doesn't make any sense, and he doesn't want to do it unless all the original members are there. And he was also saying that Ray J's almost like, a fake Michael Jackson, because he's sitting behind the piano. And he also tells Ray J that you haven't been as big as B2K. No one in this room is bigger than B2K. Not me, not you, not none of us. And B2K is a brand, and we're not gonna mess up that brand that we had. If we're not gonna do it right, we ain't gonna do it at all. And he was like, and then Ray J jumps in talking about like, yo, I didn't know if this was gonna be an audition for me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you don't know my hits. Like, come on, how many, platinum hits that you guys have? And he was like, yo, I was just thinking that I can take B2K to a different level. I'll change up the falsettos, I'll change up the sound, add some little Ray J on it, we can get this popping and make some money, get that bag. And so J Boog took it like, oh, you trying to say that we couldn't sing, we didn't sound good, that you're better than Omarion? No, I'm not trying to hear that. And so Ray J and Boogie are going back and forth, having a piss contest. Who's better, who's not, who's fake, who's real, who can ad-lib, who cannot ad-lib, and who sold more records, and who's more big, and who had a bigger brand or whatever. And so they go back and forth with that. And so then J Boog was like, well, I'll come sit over here, so I'll come over here or whatever. And then the Ray J was like, yo, we can get that head up. Let's go outside and let's get this head up. Let's get this popping. I never seen Ray J ready to fight somebody all of a sudden. Usually he's laughing, joking, and calm. But it seems like when J Boog walked to the room, shining with them glasses and that shirt on, how he walked in, it seemed like Ray J had a look on his face that he wasn't feeling J Boog from Jump Street. I don't think Ray J likes J Boog, because it seemed like it was going to be bad regardless if J Boog came in there too nice or whatever. It seemed like Ray J was going to be throwing shots, because it just didn't seem like Ray J was feeling J Boog. And, Fizz is just sitting there like, what? And so security comes or whatever, like, we're not going to do that. We're not going to go there. And, Ray J was like, we can take this fade outside. We can do this fade. And so, J Boog was like, it's whatever, we can go outside. But J Boog didn't lose his calm. He stayed calm, cool, and collective. He said what he had to say. He didn't move, he didn't flinch, and he wasn't scared. Ray J was like, who is this mother sucker coming in here trying to tell me I ain't as big? You don't know what I did. So Ray J was on a whole new level. I think when he said B2 Ray J, and then Ray J had the pictures of B2K with him and being the front man, and then having Fizz and J Boog on the other side, had these t-shirts printed out. Ray J was like, I thought we was gonna have this in the bag, gonna make some money and all this other stuff. So they feel like it's not a good idea. I think, in my opinion, you should try. You never know. Like, if somebody wants to invest and you don't have to owe any money, you don't have to take out any loans, maybe there's something that they can bring that people might like, especially if they get on a tour with other groups that want to partner up and go on the tour or whatever. But Boog is not feeling it, and Fizz is looking at Ray J taking shots at J Boog. So it's like, Fizz is like, I totally dropped the ball on that. But also looking up the stats, it says this song called Bed, Beds, Beds. Little Fizz and Ray J did a song together in 2017, and didn't say how much it sold, but Ray J and Little Fizz got a little history. They did a song together. I had no idea. I didn't hear about it in 2017. 2007. So I guess that's what it is. And it was like, you can get this work. I was like, they was going, and Ray J was throwing shots too at the end, but J Boog was throwing them shots, talking about fake Michael Jackson and all this other stuff. I was like, no, he did not go there. And he was like, B2K been superstars. You can't step into B2K shoes. And Ray J was like, yo, I want to see if we can harmonize, work on some new stuff, change things around, and make some money. But I guess they ain't trying to hear it. So it's a no-go at this time. And Ray J's like, how you trying to act like B2K is the biggest group? You guys didn't really go nowhere because you broke up too quick. And his head, like, Ray J's like, nah, you ain't even that big. Don't even go there with the situation. So I guess it is what it is. You might want to catch this fade. You might want to go outside. I was like, no. Then we get Keisha Cole and Booby. They're finalizing their divorce. They serve Booby with the papers. And basically, the lawyer tells Booby there's a response to this. You got to respond to the order, whatever. So I guess Booby, responded a couple of weeks ago, and that's when he wanted to have full custody and spousal support, so it didn't go down that way. So they wasn't actually divorced when this was filmed. They was working on it because, Keisha Cole was recently on The Real talking about it's not Booby that's asking for spousal support and for custody. It's the lawyers. I did a video on it. So check out What's Going On playlist and you can find it. So they're cool. They hug. They do their thing. Booby removes Keisha Cole's tattoo. They say I love you to one another. Booby is kind of like flirting with the lawyers, licking his tongue out. It seems like Booby has this thing with flirting with women, sticking his tongue out. I don't think Booby is going to be serious with any woman anytime soon. Seems like he's like a lady man and he likes to get his freak on. He's athletic, so he might like to do it a lot. He seems like he likes to please and leave at the same time. Please and leave. So I guess that's what it is. And so Ray J meets up with Safari at a skating ring. Ray J looks like he's pissed. He was like, yo, I got to tell you something. I got to talk to you, homie. I was feeling some type of way, So he's talking to, Safari, telling Safari, I got to tell you something. You know what Fizz did? Fizz came to me, told me he wanted me to join B2K. And Ray J and Safari just laughed like it was a joke. So was this a joke all along, Ray J? And you thought maybe you can get some publicity, some money off of that? But Ray J was on Everyday Struggle talking about the last episode is going to be turned up. So I guess, and a reunion. So we'll see what Ray J got in store, because he's a TV pro. He's a TV vet when it comes to reality TV shows. So I don't even know if Fizz and Ray J set up Boog like this. You know what I mean? Like talking about Ray J's gonna take Omarion's place. Boog probably thought he was coming there to meet Omarion, do some real business. So anyways, and so they both laugh or whatever. And so then, Safari tells Ray J, hey, listen, I'm going to New York. Do I got your blessings? I'm having a party, a going away party. And Ray J's like, oh man, all the good ones gotta leave. Why you gotta go? Because I get, Ray J don't get along with a lot of people most of the time, but he gets along with Safari. Him and Safari have never had any problems since they've been filming together. And so as Ray J looks like, damn man, who's gonna be the dude to take your place? I guess Ray J's working on one of his partners, one of his peoples to take Safari's place. So it is what it is. Ray J was like, he called me a fake Michael Jackson and was laughing. And so Ray J said, I'm going to meet up with him again. I don't know. I'm kind of mad about it. And Safari was like, just let it go. Just dead it. Make amends with it. Make it be peace. And then if it works out, it works out. If not, but just don't have that bad energy or whatever. So, Safari's a cool dude. He makes the face. When he made the face about Ray J joining B2K was too funny. So we'll see what happens with that situation. And then we have, Yessie Ortiz from Power 106. It's ladies' night and she's hosting the show. And we have Brooke and Masika. They're actually making fun. And we have Donatella. They have a scene together actually making fun of Hazel, because Hazel's not going to be there because she said if Masika's going to be on stage, she's not going to be on stage. Donatella said, I don't do business like that. So I guess, Hazel-E should have just showed up. You know what I mean? Why let somebody stop your bread or stop you from getting publicity? But we know Hazel-E has got all the publicity that she needs. That now she won't be on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood next season, season 5. And she lost her deal with Shoe Dazzle. And basically she just made a lot of enemies with her statement and her rhetoric that she spewed. And basically that's in my What's Going On playlist. It's in my playlist. Check it out, because it's real out here in these streets with the hate, the self-hate, and the self-deprecate. So anyways, they're cracking on, Hazel-E talking about, let's have a moment of silence for her wig and all this other stuff, and they bending down. But let's have a moment of silence for Masika Masika's outfit. What the hell did she have on? She had on a bodysuit with fishnet stockings on, her fishnet arms. That looked terrible. And then I don't know, with the beads in her hair, like she's 2 year old. Like, come on. Brooke looked good. Brooke had the right colors. It wasn't good lighting on Brooke, but Brooke knows how to dress. She knows how to carry herself, and she's a mom as well. And look at the different dressing between Brooke and Masika. It shows you that even though Brooke is out here wilding out with Booby and Marcus, like on some old get back type of thing, but she knows how to be a woman. She knows how to dress like a lady. And so most of the time she carry herself like a lady when she's not being messy with Booby, but she conduct herself physically when she's dressed like a woman, like a lady. Not like Masika. Masika's not 18. She's not 19. Like, oh no, it's horrible. So Masika get on stage with her dancing group. It was horrible. It was terrible. It looked like a play. It looked like a talent show. High school kids could have done better than that. Middle school kids could have done better than that. It was just like, come on, why you do that to us? And you see her walking with the bodysuit and the two bodyguards. Like, Masika, you doing way too much for no reason. And you could have covered up. You could have wore something more classy and had your hair laid out nice and fluffy without all that crap that you had in your head, because it takes away from your face. And then that green, blue, green, blue, purplish green, dark lipstick is a no-go for you because it don't look right. You're making yourself look really classless. So anyways, moving on from that, Brooke does her set. She sounds good. She looks good. She performs. She has that nice fur. I don't know if it was real fur, but it looked beautiful. But then she goes and she confronts, Brooke, talking about, you gonna steal my song, you singing my song tonight. That's okay, you can sing my song, it's all good. And then so Brooke was like, what you mean your song, Girl Fight, that old tired played out song? And so Brooke was like, that old tired played out song is still put money in my pocket. That's why I'm on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood looking flawless each and every time the camera's on me, baby. And Brooke was like, whatever, I didn't steal your song, And Brooke was like, I write songs. I write Grammy Award winning songs. I write my own lyrics. I'm talented. I'm this. I'm that. I'm like, yo, these ladies are going into it. She was like, and so Brooke is like, you mad? What, you mad? And she was like, and so then, Brooke is like, I got to tell you something because you're my friend. But Brooke does approach her talking about, you're a very bad best friend. I didn't know if you guys are best friends, you are frenemies from like, whoa. And so, Brooke says to Bridget that, hey, I wanted to tell you something because I just can't let you run around these streets with your head cut off or whatever. But you know what? You wasn't Booby's first choice to go to Catalina. Only reason why you went to Catalina with Booby is because I declined to go because I was chasing after the real man that I want, the man that I'm trying to marry. So he called you up. So you second best. And so she was like, oh, you just lying or whatever. That's not true. Brooke was like, Bridget was like, he came after me. He was feeling me. He was trying to get all up in this. What are you talking about? And she was like, well, I just wanted to tell you the truth. She was like, how do I look? I look beautiful. And she was like a bag of chips. She was like, no, you look salty, like these dried ass pretzels, and throws the pretzels on Brooke. And then Brooke is just sitting there unbothered, like whatever. She was like, I thought we wasn't gonna act like this. So it seemed like Bridget Kelly was caught off guard with that Booby situation, that Catalina thing, because whether she went all the way with him or halfway with him, or it was oral communication, she feels like she got caught off guard on camera looking like a fool. In her opinion, that's how she felt at the time. So I guess her last resort was to throw these pretzels, and she was like, I want my drink, give me my drink, to the security, because they move her out the way. Brooke didn't move. She stayed pleasant. She stayed in her spot, and she stayed ladylike, even though she has that mouth that can get to you. And I was like, I thought people that sing or have good vocals, they don't drink alcohol. I thought alcohol does something to singers' vocals. That's what I thought. So anyways, that situation is over. And so then guess who shows up? None other than the thirst bucket himself. What's his name? Booby shows up with roses. I'm thinking he's gonna bring the roses to Bridget because they just got back from Catalina not too long ago. But no, he brings the roses to Brooke, and Brooke is like, oh, these wasn't for me. Oh, they're for me. Okay, they're for me. Well, if you want to see Bridget, she's on stage or whatever. And she was like, I know you went to Catalina with her. And like, she was like, that's all messed up. And so Booby was like, yo, why you don't take it like that? Don't get mad at me. He's licking his tongue again, sticking his tongue out, trying to be all sexy, which is, a man shouldn't conduct himself in that way, in my opinion, but maybe he's just doing it for TV. And he was like, don't put me like that, don't put me in that type of category, don't do that to me, because you diss me, you text me, you know what I mean, you didn't even call me, I get more of a word from you. It's just like you left it all up in the air, so I didn't know what was going on. And so that's when Bridget was like, you know what, I can't get mad, Brooke was like, I can't get mad at you because I'm trying to work out my situation with Marcus and see how this is gonna go. So but next time, just be honest with me, tell me the truth, tell me what's going on, because we best friends. Well, he don't really gotta tell you, but it would be nice if he told you, because you are friends with Bridget, so it makes sense, because there could be some cattiness going on between y'all, which was going on between y'all. And so Booby was like, okay, next time I'll be honest, I'll be your friend, I'll support you, I'll do this, I'll support you right in them drawers of yours, I'll support you in the bedroom, I'll support you. And so she was like, yeah, I'm trying to work it out with Marcus, and we'll be best friends forever. So I guess they're gonna stay best friends, stay messing around on the low if they are messing around. But it seemed like Brooke is feeling Booby, but I don't think she knows she can't trust him, because he's way worse than Marcus when it comes to women, because you see Booby at the divorce attorney's office all flirting, and everywhere he goes he flirting. So I guess they come to that situation, and Booby didn't even stop. See, he got his tongue sticking out again. Booby didn't even stop to go say what's up to Bridget, or congratulating her on her performance or anything. So he don't care who he's with, really. He's just in the moment. Whatever chick that he's with, as long as she's bad and bougie, he's with her. And so we get to that situation, and so then Brooke, Ray J, Fizz, and J Boog, they meet up again to have a meeting or whatever. J Boog apologized twice to Ray J. Ray J didn't even apologize at all. Ray J was like, yo, you was coming at me like I'm a fake Michael Jackson, like you don't know what I have been doing, and trying to compare me to a group. It's three of y'all. You can't pair my career to yours, because it's just me by myself and I. And he was like, I didn't mean it like that, but if I came off it anyway, see like Masika's outfit, come on, should a mother that just had a baby wear that? How does that look to you? That look like street walking. So anyways, they have that situation going on, and so J Book apologized again, but Fizz apologized for not letting both of them know what the deal was and what was going on. So Ray J didn't apologize at all, and so they're cool right now. They're not going to do anything with B2K. They're going to wait on it and see what happens, see if whatever. So Fizz is going to go on his merry way and do his own thing. Ray J is going on his merry way, but Ray J also did want to try to see if they can work something out or whatever. So then Ray J was like, so what's next for you guys? And I go, Ray 2K. Oh, so it's Ray 2K. Ray J is a mess. And so he was like, so what's next with you guys? And it was like, we just gonna work together, we just gonna go our separate ways and see what happens. So Fizz is gonna be on his own, doing his own thing. Oh my goodness, they are too much. And I can't believe Ray J didn't even apologize at all. I mean, like, but I think it would have been a good idea if they did show up or whatever. But there's one thing with Brooke and Bridget, when Brooke confronted Bridget, and she was like, "Oh, you chasing after my man, like you was after my man, because as soon as I stopped talking to Booby, you jumped and you went with him soon. But you didn't even want Booby, you wanted Marcus. So why are you worried about if she goes to Catalina with Booby or not? She could have gave you the heads up. But why you say like Booby was your man? You was just only using Booby as an object to get Marcus jealous, to get Marcus attention. So it is what it is with that situation. And then then Brooke And, Marcus meet up at the beach. Brooke talks about, the storm in Houston, the Hurricane Harvey and the situation, talking to her mom about being on top of a roof, that she knows how to climb on a roof, trying to make sure her family was okay. So now family and what she wants is more important now. So she's trying to put everything in perspective, and that's why she's meeting up with Marcus. And so then, she's telling Marcus that, you wasn't really serious. I was really serious about us. I really wanted to take the next step. I wanted to get married. I wanted to make you my all and all this other stuff, but you wasn't feeling me like that. You wasn't on that level. You had the paralegal. You were still married. You had some shady shit that go to ring. You had some shady dealings going on. And Marcus was like, yes, I was serious. I did really want to get married to you, and I wanted you to make you my all. So he shows her the ring. This is how serious I was. So Brooke started crying. She says, I'm sorry. And I believe that she's saying she's sorry because after, Marcus, put the paralegal out in front of Brooke, and he's divorced now, that he actually wanted to take it a step farther, but he couldn't take that step with Brooke because then Brooke started to run around town with Booby and make him jealous, and him hearing these stories that they're messing around, and her arguing in front of, Booby and Marcus arguing and kind of like dismissing Marcus. And Marcus has an ego. You can tell he's a self-loving person, so that hurt his ego. So he's gonna try to stick them jabs at Brooke, and Brooke is letting him get away with it because he had way too much baggage and way too much negativity going on when she was only just using Booby as a friend, but she never had sex with him. She just kissed him. He assumed that she was doing all the worst things because he was actually doing the worst things with still being married and having sex with Jade, the paralegal, behind Brooke's back, because he was spreading it like it was nobody's business. That he assumed automatically that Brooke was spreading it, and she wasn't. But that's what it shows on the show. We don't know if she really spread it or not. So we'll see what happens with that situation. And so now, she tried to hug him. He pushed her back. And then at the end, they hugged, they kissed, and they're not ready for marriage yet, but they're going to work on it. And maybe next season, we'll probably see them. And they might actually get married or have a wedding. Look at Masika. They might have a wedding on the show or something like that. But, we'll see what happens with that situation. And then, they walk away. Everything's all good. And so, what else do we get to? We get to, what's his name? Party. Safari's going away party. Safari is leaving Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and going to Love and Hip Hop New York. That's the word on the street. So anyways, Marcus and Brooke, they kiss. They're going to try to work on their relationship. Hopefully it does work out. Bridget is still feeling some type of way about the situation. But, Marcus says that, I messed up, you messed up. But Marcus, you really messed up because you actually was physical with somebody and was carrying on a relationship with her as well. Because when you called her to come down, she came running, Jade, and you was married. So don't try to throw all the blame on Brooke. But Brooke was wrong using Booby as someone to make you jealous when she really wanted to be with you. And so basically you guys could have been working on your problems together, and this would have never happened. So, and they talk about the song, and he was like, I didn't give her no song. Songs come and go, that's how it is, and all this other stuff. So boom, they're done. So then Hazel-E runs up on Ray J. But before that, Safari's on stage. He's rapping. He sounds good. He asking Nikki for one more chance, one more. Can he hit it first again? Can he hit it again? Sexy, can I? He wanted some of that. Nikki was like, nah, we staying friends. But she's happy that they are friends and they're still cool or whatever. So it's all good. And so Hazel-E runs up on Ray J. Ray J was like, oh my God, here we go. So what up, man, Hazel? So Hazel was like, I don't expect much from A1. I don't expect much from... Who's the other guy? It's A1 and who else? I don't expect much from A1. I don't expect much from Safari, but I expect a lot from you. I've been knowing you for numerous years. And she was like, how you gonna make a joke out of me like I'm this, I'm not that, and how you gonna do that? He said, I have so much respect for you, So then Ray J goes like, listen, did we make it hit? You came in here, you laid down the music, you did what you're supposed to do. You got to start from somewhere, and you proved us all wrong. This is how you get haters off of you. You proved them wrong and you be successful. But she has proved she was talking about, Hazel-E was talking about her fans supporting her. She's gonna do this, she's gonna do that. She don't have any fans no more. She barely have any fans because she done pissed off the melanated community, and she has pissed off the gay community as well with her rhetoric. So she doesn't have Love and Hip Hop anymore as a platform or a shoe dazzle to make money. So hopefully her book is selling or whatever, or we'll see what happens with that situation. So Ray J quieted her quickly. It seemed like she does have a lot of respect for Ray J, and she respects him out in the streets of, California or LA or Los Angeles, where she runs LA, supposedly. But we know she don't run nothing now. So he was like, you laid it down, you did what you're supposed to do. Yeah, it was a joke or whatever, but you came out, you did this, you did that. So it's all good. She was like, okay, I'm going to put on my big girl's panties. Look like she had on big girl's panties with that white thing over her. So she was like, I'm going to leave. So Ray J was like, I'm out. Peace. I'm going to go get a drink. And so we get, AD shows up to speak to Moniece. So Moniece is talking to Fizz, and she's talking to Nikki Baby, and they're talking about Tiara being shady, Tiara not coming around, Tiara not showing up. But showing up to, Safari's party is a bad idea, especially somebody fresh out of rehab. Somebody fresh out of rehab don't go to a place where it's a comfort zone, where there's triggers, So anyways, they're talking about, Tiara, and, Moniece feel like she's getting so much shade from Tiara. Tiara's not feeling her because of the intervention, and she's not answering her phone call. She's just, ignoring her. So she feels like maybe she's on that list. So AD shows up, talks to grabs Moniece, and boom, they're gonna work it out, but they're not gonna run into the situation because AD can't leave, Moniece like it is, because she needs her for the promotion, she needs her for everything. I did see them on live. They did move into a lovely home. I don't know if they own it, but it was beautiful and it was decorated. And so then, Zell Swag is talking to Bridget, and then guess who shows up with his tongue sticking out? None other than who, Booby the philanderer. Booby shows up, and then Brooke confronts him like, yo, I'm second best. Like, I took Brooke's place. You know what I mean? I was your backup plan. I was your plan B or whatever. And so Booby was like, don't take it that way. I didn't want to go there by myself, and, blah, blah, blah. So I called you up, and all this other stuff. But there's one thing. Why did Brooke want to know if Booby, had sex with Bridget? Why did Brooke want to know if that's why is she all into that business if she's really concerned about marrying, Marcus? So Booby gets herself out that situation. Was like, don't take it like that. And she was like, yo, don't you lie to me. You got to be real with me. Tell me the truth from Jump Street. Don't play no games. And Booby was like, oh, that's so sexy. Talk to me like that. Be like that to me. He's nothing but a sex bucket. He's just looking to turn up and turn in and turn out and vacate the premises. And so they hug or whatever. So it's all good between them. They made up. And so there we go. That's it. And then we get Tiara Marie. She meets up with, Cisco. She's singing. Tiara Marie looks good. She's singing. She's with, and so Cisco walks in. Cisco's still lying about the situation. He was like, I didn't even know you really had a big problem like that. You look like you had a problem in New York and all this other stuff. And Tiara Marie's like, well, I didn't really have a problem. Them other females thought I had a problem, but going to rehab, it really helped me. Now I'm on my game. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And basically Tiara Marie was like, yo, I'm letting you getting closure because I don't really need closure with you no more. And Cisco was like, oh, yo, you turned on me. You turned different. And so Tiara was like, yo, listen, we was in New York. We went out. We did things. So soon we got to LA. We was in the house. She was like, this depressed dude. You didn't want to come out. You didn't want to do nothing. And blase in the third. And it's because you was running around with Amber, because you was doing all the fun shit with Amber, spending your money on her, being with her. And so it's funny how we haven't seen Cisco and we've seen Tiara Marie. So he should have stayed with Tiara Marie and supported her. He would have got more camera time, because where's Amber? She ain't nowhere. She's gone. And Cisco was a dirty dog, knowing that she was struggling through something, and people was trying to tell him that she needed rehab and she had a problem. That's why he went to go get her a detox or whatever. But And then he puts her in a situation with this girl Amber, meeting up and all that, fighting, arguing. Then him in the hotel room with Amber, making out with her, kisses all over him, and then saying he wants Amber, then saying he wants Tia Marie. He's no good. He is not for her. So she just let him know, like, peace, see you later, I don't care. And so she was like, won't you just tell the truth about the situation? He was like, nah, you changed. No, you changed because you was dealing with somebody else. So he was like, and she was like, won't you just admit it that you was messing with me and Amber at the same time? So he finally did. He admitted it. She goes, it's good to hear that, but peace, goodbye, see you later. So Cisco was like, damn, my check is gone. Hopefully I'm going to be on Love and Hip Hop New York and I get some camera time. So it is what it is. Ray J and Princess is going to be still working on making their baby at the end. Masika is doing some crazy. She's doing nothing. Zell is shopping with bags on Keisha Cole's name. And Moniece and AD live together and they're going to live happily ever after, hopefully. I did like that bag that AD had on, that Green Book bag. That was lit. That was really nice. And, Tia Marie is just working. Tiara, she's just going to be working on her music and focusing on that situation, and that's it. And she doesn't know if she's going to be friends or cool with any of her friends because she feel like they betrayed her. I don't know why. It seems like they saved her life because she's skinny and she's not on drugs. And Safari is going to New York. So peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples. Thank you guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It would be greatly appreciated. One love. I'm out.